Hello, this is Rico Cavella, and welcome to this episode of Fearless Aging, where in every episode, my guests and I, we strive to offer you proven tips and strategies that you can implement immediately to greatly improve your overall health and well-being. So we're here to inspire you and empower you to become your best self so you can go out and make a bigger positive difference in the world. So the title of today's episode, we're going to talk about a new summit, a new health summit. It's called the Divine Healing Secrets Revealed. And my guest and the producer of this summit is Dr. Lisa Bleacher. She's a chiropractor and health and accountability coach. And she just contacted me, and I'm going to be one of her speakers. So, Dr. Lisa, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me. It's great to be here.
Yeah, it's my pleasure. So, having summits these days it's really a way that you can really get some great information and really easily virtually. So I commend you for I know how much work it is to put on a summit. It's a lot of work, but it can be really valuable and really offer some great information. Mm-hmm. So let's just begin. Well, first of all, I need to play a quick little message from our sponsor, and then we'll get right into it. Okay.
Try a sample pack of low-acid, healthy, cafe-pure coffee with a 25% discount. Go to livepure.com/ageless coffee and click on Cafe Pure at the top, and you can order your sample coffee. And I'm quite sure you're going to love it.
All right, we're back. Yeah, that coffee, it's called Cafe Pure. It has no acid in it, and it has cordyceps mushrooms. As you know, it really helps your mental state, your focus, and also enhances your immune system. And the whole idea is everybody drinks coffee anyway, right? So why not drink a healthy coffee that has a lot of benefits to it? Yeah. Okay, so Dr. Lisa, tell us a little bit about yourself and how you became a chiropractor and a health accountability coach.
Well, that's sort of a long story. But anyway, I was actually in college when I started chiropractic care. I started at the age of 19 and found tremendous benefits. I needed something to keep me going. I worked full-time, went to college full-time, actually was training in college to become a child psychologist. And then I started chiropractic, and I realized I can take care of babies from birth on the way up, all the way to the grave. So that sort of triggered my heart and my soul. And went to chiropractic school. I've been a chiropractor, just started my 39th year here in Pennsylvania. And love it, love it, love it, love it. And,
yeah, that's so good.
Yeah. But I started to get a bit frustrated. People are not getting the full picture of health and healing.
Yeah.
And even, practicing, and I practice differently than most chiropractors. I don't do the pain model, the medical model of the treatment of illness and disease. I teach people about making it a habit to turn on their nerve system so the body functions better and better every day. So that's what I started to realize. I was getting a little stressed out that people weren't getting it. So I wanted to expand. I started to go into holistic healing coaching or consulting, and really want to serve more people. That's really my biggest thing, is get the information out there and be able to get people the knowledge that they need to be able to make better choices so they live a healthier, happier, longer life.
Yeah, no question. Well, before we talk about your summit and how that came about and what's all involved and what people are going to learn, I just like to always ask all my guests, I mean, it's commonly known, that we're one of the most unhealthiest countries in the world, and we're on a downward spiral right now, and we need to turn that around. And yet, and I think it's pretty much common knowledge too that it's primarily our unhealthy lifestyles. And so I think most people know all the benefits of eating a healthy diet and exercising and getting sleep and reducing stress and all those things, but yet most people are still not doing it. So it just really, I know it's hard for us to understand why people just don't get it and realize how important to take care of their health. So what do you think? What do you think really the root cause of that is, and how can what do you think the best tip we can give people to realize that they need how important their health is and they need to take responsibility for it?
I think the hardest thing is we were born into a world of the treatment of medical model, the treatment of illness and disease using chemicals
Mm-hmm.
to treat the illness and disease versus what can we do to allow the body to heal itself.
Mm-hmm.
We were designed by God to heal.
Mm-hmm.
We have that power. If we cut our hand, it takes a split second for that to cut, but it takes a little while, but the body will heal it. Just as long as you keep it clean,
Mm-hmm.
Band-Aid's not going to heal it. Your ointments you put on it doesn't heal it. Your body is going to heal itself.
Right.
That's one of the things I fell in love with chiropractic is because we work on the central nerve system, which is our master controller of how the body functions. So when we do things to our bodies, either they're going to increase that function to make it work better, or it can interfere with that function to decrease. And I think the medical model is been, because people are so sick, they're getting more and more and more medicine, and that is interfering with the body's ability to heal.
Yeah, no question about it. And so people just got lazy. They just think, well, I'll just go to the doctor and take a pill. I'll just have to take a pill and I don't have to do anything else. So, but that's not working. Obviously, if that model was really successful, we always do want to say that if you have an acute situation, our mainstream medical system can save your life and put you back together. But for most chronic illnesses, as you well know, their treatments are not only mostly ineffective, but they're downright dangerous. So that's the message that we want to always would get out to people, that they've got to step up and take responsibility and learn how to like as you do, get the body back in balance so the body can heal itself. So tell us about your idea for the summit and how that came about.
Well, it was one of those ways. First of all, it's given me a wonderful opportunity to get out and meet new people out of my circle, creating a larger circle for myself to meet other practitioners, and the amount of amazing things that are out there for us to do to allow our bodies to function better. I've been on that journey for about 40 years, and I'm always learning new things. Mm-hmm. So that was one of the biggest things. But again, I think really getting out to the public to help them to understand that we are supposed to be our best doctors, right? And we are the ones who take care of ourselves on a daily basis from moment to moment. We're the ones who know what we're doing to ourselves, just as long as we understand what the response is and things like that. So the more we learn about how the body functions, then we can also put in place things to help that body function even better. Mm-hmm. And then we can also recognize those stressors or toxins, things like that are now invading ourselves, to be aware of how to eliminate some of that extra added stress, right? So we want to decrease stress, because stress is that ugly word, but stress comes in so many different forms: physically, mentally, emotionally, chemically. And this is one of the biggest ones that we see now, is the chemical exposure between what's in our foods, what's in our air, our water. And this is stressing the bodies out even more, besides medications and things like that. But again, I really want people to become look at their bodies as a holistic thing created by God. I mean, we are actually the smartest, most intelligent beings on the planet. We take 2 cells, put those cells together in a woman's womb, we create a whole nother human being. Mm-hmm. No man, no woman, no scientist can reproduce that. We're the smartest things. When I was pregnant with my children, I didn't have to sit down and say, oh, today we're going to make fingers, we're going to make toes. No, my body created that intelligence for the body to do its own job, created a whole nother human being. But yet we don't trust it with the cold or the flu, right? We always feel we have to take something to try to fix us.
Yeah. Yeah, we're always looking for something externally instead of going internally. Well, tell us about okay, so the title is Divine Healing Secrets Revealed. It's your sacred plan for renewal, resiliency, and longevity. Yeah. All great things. So we'll talk about those. But how'd you come up with the title of Divine Healing? What does that mean to you, Divine Healing Secrets?
Well, As I said, God created us. God gave us superpowers that we don't recognize or use. We tend to just push it aside. Biggest is healing. We heal every day. We lose cells every day of our life, hundreds of thousands, and our body gets new cells, right? Our bodies detox every day. Our bodies renew, regrow. We might not be growing in height or weight anymore as adults, but our bodies regrow every day. So that's, the biggest thing is that healing. But divinely is because we are created in God's image. We are created from God with those superpowers. So that's where I want to bring people back to healing. There's so many things out there to help your body heal, to support the body's intelligence to do the job.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I think so. A lot of them are secrets to people. They still don't know or understand.
Okay, so let's talk about some of the topics we're going to cover in your summit. You talk about renewal, resiliency, and longevity. Speak a little bit about each one of those topics a little bit.
Well, renewal, of course, that's the healing process. We renew every day. And that's why it's so important to sleep at night, right? So the body has that time to renew itself. Resiliency is how strong we live day to day, right? So the better the body functions, the stronger we are, the healthier we are, the better the immune system works, the less sick we get, these kinds of things. So how can we make our bodies more resilient? And then, of course, longevity is the healthier we live throughout our life, the longer it typically will be.
Yeah, no question. No question about that. If you take good care of yourself, you give yourself a lot better chance to live a lot healthier and longer. And absolutely. That's another thing that it just, that's one of the main things I like to teach people and let people realize that, science now tells our genetic potential is to stay healthy to at least 125. So our life span could actually be 125, yet we know our life expectancy is only about 76. It's actually been coming down recently. So most people are missing out on 30, 40 years of good living. And we know that, just from the funny saying that everybody wants to go to heaven, but nobody wants to die. So we know everybody wants to live as long as they possibly can, but most people are dying and getting old and sick and dying way too young. So that's my goal and yours as well, to help people turn that around. And so we can. And also, don't you agree that we need more people to stay healthy and energetic as they age, so they can use their knowledge and wisdom to help solve all these monumental problems that we're facing on planet Earth right now? And also, we need more older people to be role models and mentors for younger people.
Sure. Yeah, we've had this vision in our head, once we hit 60, we're downhill, right? So if you take that vision out of your head and you put a vision in there, I'm living to 120, then you're only midlife. Right. Yeah. So the thing is that, so if you start to decline of taking care of yourself, you are going to age faster. Yeah. The more toxins you put into your body, the quicker you're going to age, these kinds of things. So how can we reverse that process? And it's a day-to-day thing. We think, we taking care of our bodies is a quick fix. It's not. It's a long haul, right? We live for a long time. It's not a quick fix. It's, and I have friends that are medical doctors. They are fantastic. I work with medical doctors on the side that, that's okay when it's absolutely necessary, but it's not needed for the common cold or flu or these kinds of things. Typically, the body will heal itself.
Yeah, most chronic illnesses, as we mentioned before, there are things that need to the body is out of, just like the word dis-ease, the body is not at ease, it's just out of ease. So we just got to get the body back at ease and balance, and then the body can heal itself. Yeah, absolutely right. And so I think the main message here that we want to get over to people is that you just have to take responsibility for your health, and you can do it. But you got to step up and commit yourself. So if you want to live a lot longer and healthier, you got to take responsibility. So that's what this summit's all about, giving you some really great information about how you can, take responsibility for your health and heal yourself. Okay, well, so I have a short message to offer, and then when we come back, let's talk a little bit about some of the specific topics and maybe a few of the speakers that you're going to have on your summit. Okay.
Now, in just 17 minutes, you can get and stay fit and look and feel your best for life. This will be a life-changing and life-saving experience for you. Yes, it's true. Scientific studies have shown the Fast Fit 17 system is the fastest way to achieve maximum results in the shortest amount of time. This is a true fitness breakthrough. This system was developed particularly for busy people over 40 who know they need and want to get into better shape and have more energy, but feel they don't have the time. Now, time is no longer an issue. We want everyone to take advantage of this fitness breakthrough. So, for a limited time, you can get the entire program for only $17. So don't miss out. Order now at fastfit17.com.
All right, we are back with Dr. Lisa. I forgot. I don't think I said your name right.
Bleacher.
Bleacher, I'm sorry, Dr. Lisa Bleacher. She's producing the Divine Healing Secrets Summit's coming up on January 27th. So we're going to give you a little bit more information about that, and we'll put all that information in the show description of how you can sign up and how you can attend her summit, Divine Healing Secrets Revealed. So talk a little bit about some of the specific topics and maybe a few of the speakers.
Well, I have Barbara Lowe Fisher, the CEO of National Vaccine Information Center, who'll be on, and we will be talking about informed consent, of understanding what's in vaccines and shots, so you can make an educated decision for yourselves.
That's good.
That's very important. I have breathwork people who will be on the show. I have some people working with emotional health, past traumas.
That's big, yeah.
Yeah. I have possibly Jonathan Otto will be on talking about red light therapy and cancer. Mm-hmm. And so, trying to diversify some wellness people, how to stay well, right? So these kinds of things. Yeah. I have a medical doctor who'll be on, good friend of mine. And I'm not quite sure exactly what we're going to talk about just yet. We have a few things that we're putting in the fire there about what would be most benefit for the audience.
Yeah. And you forgot one very important speaker who's going to be.
Of course, you.
Yeah, they're going to have me. Yeah, I'm going to talk mostly about all the things that I've learned, how you can avoid disease and old age and live a much healthier, long life. So we're going to talk a lot about that, and we'll give you some really good information, tips, strategies. Again, as I like to say, you can begin to implement it immediately. Just got to step up and actually do it. Yeah. So, we're doing good here. We got about 5 more minutes here. So let's talk a little bit more about some of the other. If you have some more ideas of some topics and some of the benefits, what do you think your main goal is for doing this summit, and what are the main benefits that people are going to get for attending the summit?
Well, there'll be a lot of benefits, right? So each of the speakers will be offering something for free. Mm-hmm. So that'll also further your information. The summit is it's going to run over 10 days. 2 speakers will be dropped each day. You'll have 24 hours to watch. It's free to attend. There will be a VIP upgrade, which will give you more benefits, and you can own the whole package. So please look for that. That'll give you some more opportunity of having tools in your pocket, so you can create better habits, better things in your life to create wellness and health. I think the biggest thing is a lot of people have lost hope. They feel that they're just going to live sick to the end of their days, and that's not necessarily true. You don't have to do that. And I think bringing the information out to the people will give them the fuel that they need. So I look at it as 3 ways. There's 3 things that we absolutely need. Number 1 is faith, that the body's going to heal itself, which very easily a proven factor. I don't do medications. I haven't been sick really. And, these kinds of things. I know tons of other people who do the same thing. So I know the body heals. You break a bone, it's not the cast that heals you. It's the body goes in and heals that broken bone. Yeah. So these are the.
I just want to add to that. I think most people are aware that our beliefs are creating our reality. So you have to believe that you can heal and that you can be healthy and that you can do all the things we're talking about. But if you just buy into the mainstream narrative that that's just the way it is, we're all going to get old and sick and die, and maybe we're going to get cancer. If you that's what you believe, that's what you're going to create. So just what you're saying, that's the first step. You have to believe that you can heal, and then you
Yes.
can do it.
Yes. And then the second thing is knowledge, right? So we need to know what to do and how to do it for us to be able to then, number 3 is put it in application or action. And that's the thing. We think we could just do something once and we're fixed. No, we need to apply this to our lifestyle, right? How we live. What we do in our lifestyle affects how your body functions, so that it's going to reflect. If it's not reflecting well, there's something in your lifestyle that is hitting home the wrong way. So we want to create the proper things so it's a lovely, bountiful response and a healthy response.
Yeah, lifestyle. So I just want to mention on lifestyle, we now know from the study of epigenetics and genetics at all that genes only play a small role, maybe 10-15% of how healthy we're going to be and how long we're going to live. So you can't blame it on that. And we now know it's lifestyle. Even you probably heard this too, even the conservative AMA, American Medical Association, will now admit that most degenerative diseases that are killing most people, like heart disease, cancer, diabetes, are lifestyle diseases. So it's all about creating a healthier lifestyle. And the message is that you can do it. There's so much people just like Dr. Lisa and, putting on these great summits, and we're getting the information out there. So you can't use that as an excuse either that you don't know what to do. So that's why you really want to attend. And so it is really about learning. You talk about education, right? About getting educated, and there's no excuse for not getting educated, right?
Yeah. And even if you're not educated, there are people out there that can help you and guide you, right? That's why I'm a consultant, and there's coaches and, in all areas, to be able to help you to heal. I think the biggest part is a lot of people don't know where to start. So by learning some of this and meeting and listening to people, and if you resonate with them, follow them. They'll be putting in information out there all the time. That's what I do. I follow my gurus and I learn from them, right? We can always learn more.
Yeah, coaching is known to be the surest and fastest way to achieve any goals these days. And so there's plenty of coaches just like you and I. I know you also you do health coaching.
Yeah.
So people can contact you on your website as well and learn about what you have to offer there, right?
Sure. Yeah, you can go to my website. There's even you can book a time to have a quick chat with me. And then we can always set up, I do a discovery call, and I'll be offering a half-hour discovery call for free for anybody who comes from the show.
Oh, great.
So, yeah. So this way, I can give you just free information. We can see where you need to start.
Yeah, we'll definitely put that information, how you can contact Dr. Lisa on her website. And again, just the same, I offer my online wellness coaching as well. So again, I don't mean to harp on this, but it's just so important, that your health is the foundation for everything in your life. So, so you just got to get educated and take responsibility for it. And there's no excuse for not doing that. There's lots of people out there, all kind of information. You can Google so many things. You can go to YouTube and learn many, many things these days. So we just want to encourage you we're trying to inspire you so you'll empower yourself and go out and make it happen again.
Yeah.
So, we've got just about a minute left. So what message do you want to get people and tell them why they really need to come to your summit?
It's a safe place. It's a safe place to learn. It's free. And you'll learn a lot from a bunch of different people, and you'll have tons of opportunities to connect with these people. And that's how you're going to get on your start to moving forward and creating a better, healthier life for yourself. And we can make it fun. It's a lot of fun learning how to cook differently or just eat different foods or whatever the case may be. There's a lot of opportunity there.
Well, I like your format too. There's only going to be two different interviews per day, so it's not overwhelming. And you have all day. You can watch them at any time during the whole day. Is that right?
Correct. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's so good.
And you'll have everybody's contact point. You can contact them.
The only thing the last thing I want you to just say is, I like to always end all of my shows with Einstein's famous saying that knowledge without action is useless. So you just got to step up and take action, right?
Yes. Very much so. Very much so.
Very good.
And it's little baby steps. It's
Baby
not
steps.
the massive thing that we think it is. We, don't make it hard.
Yeah.
Don't make it hard.
And the message is you can do it, so just do it. So Dr. Lisa, thanks so much for being here, and thanks for all you're offering to the world. I appreciate it. I'm looking forward to being on your summit.
Thank you.
Thanks very much. Okay, that was good.
Good.
Yeah, we got it all in. I think we got everything we need to do and say. Yeah, so just send me your information, your headshot, your bio, and then also send me the dates and all, and how when you get that together, when they can, how they can access the summit. And then
and the dates and everything. Sure.
Yeah, so try and get that to me as soon as possible.
Okay.
Because I say we'll either air this either on the 15th or the 22nd.
Okay.
So we'll get it out there and hopefully we get some people to show up. Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. I like your show. I love the beginning, the end, and even the sponsors. That's awesome.
Yeah,
that's
cool.
Really great.
Yeah. It's been just like you said too. I did about 260 podcasts. And I just met so many great people and got a lot of good messages out there. But then we turned it into a TV show this year, and it's been going really well. We've been getting up to about 12,000 views, so it's progressing really well. Yeah,
that's fantastic. That's great.
All right. Well, thank you so much, and I look forward to all the information, and I look forward to being on your summit.
Yeah. So do me a favor. Make sure you check your spam. I have a feeling my emails are going to spam because I sent out the agreement, the speaker agreement form twice.
Oh, I didn't get that. Yeah.
Okay. I'll check that because then you can get the link and get you scheduled for your interview for the summit.
Okay.
Yeah. But I don't know what happened. I waited and I only had 2 people respond and I'm like, something's not right. So I had my VA send it again and I'm still not getting responses. So one person told me they found it in their spam.
Oh, okay. I'll check that out. If I don't see it there, I'll let you know. Yeah.
Let me know and I'll resend it again.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, my dear. Bye.
Take care.